Good morning. Yay, we have walked 7 whole days now. Today is the start of day 8. It is Tuesday, the 6th of August. It's 5:40 in the morning. This is our earliest start ever. We're doing it so early because we've got 28 kilometres and we know it's going to be about 35 degrees heat. And there's also some hills. So today's not a pretty looking day, but we're going to do this very quickly. No, not very quickly. I got all day. I got 7 hours. But the sticks, someone asked about, did Shane bring the sticks or buy them here? Shane bought the sticks with him with a pocket knife and nail clippers, put them in just a small box, wrapped them up, checked them in with checked in luggage. When we got here, they were here. You can buy sticks at St. John Paul when you start. There's a shop there and it's got lots of things that you might need to get you started. Haven't seen many sticks along the way, but I haven't also looked where to buy them, so hasn't been a problem. Good morning, Shane.
Good morning. I also put one of those little tabs in our box to make sure we can track it, but they don't work. Don't buy them.
Good. Yes. Tile. It's called a tile. It was from JB Hi-Fi. It was about $70 for 2, and we thought they were a bit like the Apple Tracker. They're not. They tell you when where your bag is when it's in the same room. It doesn't tell you when your bag's not in the same room. So note to self, that was a bad purchase. Probably didn't research that well enough, but that's okay. People are writing on there that walking suits us. We look so happy and excited. And we are happy and excited. Just not at 5:45 in the morning. So, traditional kitchen of homemade bread. Just walking us. Look at them guys in the mirror. Look. Oh, yum. Yum, and you can see out there there's some croissants. Oh, awesome. These are the things you see at 5:30 in the morning. Oh, and you can even, there's the shop. Oh, smells beautiful. Smells beautiful. The one thing they do say about this city as well is that the signage to get through the town and out of the town can be quite difficult to see. What we read though is that you'll see arrows on curbs. So we really are playing pet detective in this town. But hopefully we'll get out of here in no bother at all. And it is dark. Shane's got a headlamp on. I can't really see the ducks, but I can hear the ducks. Oh look, the camera actually brings it up anyway. Oh, he ran away. There was a little bunny there. Oh, and there's actually an arrow. Finally, there's an arrow. So we've been walking for 1 hour and we have just come out where this big lake is. Yeah, so we've been walking on bitumen road, footpath all the way up until now. We've only just got onto some rough edges. We think we've finally got out of the town an hour later. Haven't seen the big map that we normally get a photo of. Probably missed it because it's dark. But it's definitely a whole lot lighter now. Don't need the torch, we can see. We have seen 1 or 2 pilgrims. Matt from Melbourne, not Nicholas or Benjamin. But yes, it seems that most people will go to today's stop of Najara, I think, Najera, 28 Ks. If we feel good, we could always do another 5 Ks past that. It'll just make tomorrow slightly shorter. We've just got 3 big days coming up and we've got some heat, so we'll see how we feel. Wish us luck. What's that under the water there? Is that a duck? Do you reckon? Or was there a fish? That duck. Hello, good morning. There's a rabbit there and there's one over there in the corner. Gotta love when you see an arrow, seriously. And a water fountain. Haven't seen many. There's a water fountain and an arrow. You can see the bunnies up here. They're on the road. They're running out here across everything. There's one. There's one running up there on the road. That sun is so bright. It is so bright right now. You just don't get the whole idea of what it actually looks like. It's going to be a hot one today. It's going to be a scorcher today. But we are about an hour and a half in. We think that about 2.5 hours we could be at a coffee stop, not 100% sure. What we did just talk about a few minutes ago though was how you need to stay in albergues if you want to meet people. So yesterday we had a bit of a quiet day. It was just ourselves. We saw our friend Frank for 10 minutes or so in passing, but yeah, the way to meet people is staying at albergues. When you stay at like we did last night at a pension, which is like an Airbnb, you don't meet other people. And the whole experience is about meeting other people. So I'm going to take that on board today and do better at staying at albergues.
Morning.
There's Frank. He took the shortcut. So heading into, I think this town is called Navarrete. Not sure of the population, but it's been about just over 2 hours since we've been walking. And this will be a coffee stop, and I no doubt believe there will be lots of people who stop here for coffee and breakfast because it's the first town we've seen. The first stop actually. It's actually, yeah, the first stop since we left Logrono. It's been mostly flat. There's been a few uphills. Don Jacobo. Yeah, let's look at this. Stop on the way. This is Shane getting a stamp in our passports. Looking good. Yeah, they're looking good. So we've just stopped for coffee and a bite to eat. It was yum. And that was 13 k's in, so hopefully another 12 to 15 to go. Looks like another cemetery in here. It's very smelly here at the moment. I don't know if there's a bin somewhere. More sewage. Yeah, it stinks. Disgusting. Disgusting. And follow the arrow on the sign. I think this is a police car. Hi! called it was like a racetrack around here. But what it is the tractor going in between the fields. Now I'm not really sure what the tractor does. Oh, he's watering. He's watering. So we're walking into Ventosa, and just some interesting artwork along the way, which you will have seen. I've just posted a few photos, which is kind of nice as you walk along here. We're going to stop in this town for hopefully a coffee, and then from here it's probably another 10 k's. The weather's looking quite fine. It's actually really cool. A nice breeze, it's overcast, looks like it could rain, however the forecast said something like 35 or something, I can't remember now, but that's why we left so early. It's only 9:53, so we're doing good time, we're doing really good time. Definitely feeling it today. My right hip is playing up again, and my left foot, like in my ankle, before I stopped to do that video of the tractor watering the grapevines, and then I tried catching up to Shane and I probably overstretched my left foot, so it's got a bit of a sharp pain in it, but that's okay. Still smiling because I know coffee stop's coming and we can stop and have a little break. Another piece of artwork here, like just interesting. Really interesting piece of artwork. Yeah. So yeah, it hasn't been too many hills today. It's been, you know, a constant uphill, but then a bit flat. So nothing that really takes your breath away just yet. So we've had some coffee and now we're going to keep going. We've got all these plums on the floor from the plum. So we've got 11 k's to go. I've changed my socks, went to the toilet, had a coffee, wet my face, feeling not too bad.
Feeling good, yeah. It's a bit, been a rough morning. My knees playing up a little bit, but that rest for 10 minutes, feeling back to normal. So should be a good 11 k's.
Good 11 k's to go. And, you know, please don't be fooled by the smiles and the cheerfulness. On Camino, it's not always.
No, the Camino's not free. It takes a charge on your body as you go.
Yeah, it does. It does. And again, peaks and troughs. Peaks and troughs. At times it feels.
Way more peaks than troughs, though.
Oh, definitely more peaks and
You
troughs.
find with injuries that they hurt for 20 minutes, half an hour, and then it just disappears, and something else starts hurting.
Let's
sort of repeat the way through your body.
Yeah.
Buen Camino.
Bon Camino. Bon Camino. Yeah, and I always think as well, when you know there's like 10 k's to go, I suddenly feel better because I'm like, oh, the hardest part's over. And again, the weather is actually really quite nice today.
The weather's turned out beautiful too. We left extremely early thinking we'll get ahead of the heat, which is what most of the people have done. We've caught up with some of our original people that we walked to Ron Sparless with. We sort of, and they all left at almost the same time, just by accident.
Yep.
So, yeah.
We haven't booked accommodation tonight. We're going to play it by ear. We're either going to stay at Najera, which is 10 k's, or we walk another 5 onto the next place, which is like Azfonza or something, Azfonza. So we'll play that by ear, but we haven't booked accommodation. I think after last night's accommodation, we kind of thought, well, let's wait and see till we get there, because it was definitely not our favourite so far.
Yeah, and we walked into town yesterday and walked past an Albergue that had a pool in it, and we're like, oh, we could have stopped here.
Yeah.
And instead, we stayed at the place. I think it was alright, did the job.
Yeah, and like I said earlier, I think after yesterday's experience, which was a nice experience, don't get me wrong, but we didn't really have much to do with other people yesterday, and it's really nice being able to sit down at the end of the day and just chat to people. Private rooms in an albergue is okay, but staying off the beaten way in like a Airbnb, which was a pensione yesterday, pension, probably not ideal if you want to meet people. But yeah, I mean, it was nice having the day just to ourselves. It felt like a really long day, even though we only did 10Ks. Slept really well though, gotta say. We had a fan in our room and it was good. Here looks like a pear tree. Some pears on the ground here. We're probably walking up that big hill today. One of the other questions that I've seen that came through from Vanessa was about gluten-free and celiac options for food. To be honest, I actually have no clue. There's a lot of bread. There's also a lot of cheeses and hams and olives, so if you can eat that stuff, you're set. I know there's vegetarian options because we sat at a table with someone the other day. There's also someone the other day when we had a salad, she was allergic to nuts, so they didn't give her the walnuts, they gave her cheese on the salad instead of walnuts. But have you noticed anything?
No, I don't think the Spanish know anything about gluten-free.
But I'm sure there's the options.
I'm sure if you search them out, but you'd be hard pressed, and you'd probably want to learn the words for it before you come over.
Yes, you would need to know translation for that, absolutely. But I think that would certainly be accommodating for all dietary requirements here.
You can definitely go without eating any bread at all. Like there's plenty of meats and cheeses and
salads.
There's plenty of things to choose from.
Yeah, that's true. It's a little bubba, little baby cat. This could be the mum coming over now thinking that we're going to touch it. No, we're not going to touch it. Aww. No, we're not going to touch you. Okay, Bill, I found your mode of transport. Dot, Bill can dink you. Look at that. Oh, there you go. You can do it. You can do it. So I was just reading a post earlier on one of the Camino Facebook groups that I'm on, and some women were asking what type of bras do they wear. I'm actually just wearing a crop top sports bra from Target. It's actually not merino. It's 35 degrees. It's really hot all the time, and it's actually been super, super comfortable. The other thing is my black top that I'm wearing that I've pretty much worn I've worn it every day, is also just from Target. I bought it like the day before I was leaving as a last minute thing. And I'm wearing jagged bike shorts. So I have a 3/4 pair of jagged pants that I haven't worn. I've got another t-shirt that I haven't worn. I bought 2 other bras that I haven't worn. So you actually don't need to pack very much. If I was doing it again, I would pack half the stuff. Would you agree?
Definitely wouldn't have a jumper, that's for sure.
Yeah.
I haven't got that much though. And I've worn all my t-shirts, so.
Yeah, I haven't, but I keep saying, oh yeah, I'm gonna wear my other top tomorrow. I just haven't got to it, so maybe tomorrow I will. 8 days of seeing me in a black top, yes, might be enough. I also bought over 1 white light Dakuba dress, and I've been wearing that every single night, so that's been a perfect option. Time for a drink and refigure. group of pilgrims walking in now. It's 12:30. They've probably all left at about 5:30, the same as us. Getting into town. The first stop is this bar here called La Luna. No doubt they'll stop for a beer. So we've just walked over bloody massive hill and we found some running water here. Shane's going to dip his hat and buff in. This is the aqueducts.
So nice.
And he's wet a buff for me. Such a nice man. Thanks, honey. Now I got water all the way down my head, around my shoulder. Good job, Shane. Thank you for being here. This is our room tonight. €15 for a bed. Yeah, storage in there, which is good. Storage in there. Where is that must be a PowerPoint there.
Bathroom.
Okay, I'm sitting here with our German boys, but we've met someone new. Her name is Lila, and she is from Denmark. How are you, Lila?
I'm fine.
Great.
I'm glad I'm here.
Glad you're here. Is this your first Camino?
Oh, yes, it is.
And where did you start?
In Pamplona.
And you went to the hospital yesterday. Tell us about that. So you had some foot problems?
Yes. I have a lot of loose skin under my feet,
Yes.
and it's kind of hurt when I'm walking on it. So
Okay.
I went there to find out if they need to take the skin off or what.
And were they helpful?
Well, I didn't feel that they were very polite,
Okay.
and they
Yep.
were like signing a lot and kind of. It was. She just packed it up with everything, a lot of stuff on it, and when I came home, and because it's hot,
Yep.
it's kind of went off. So now I have some footies on to keep the pads in place.
Oh, okay, good. And you got the bus to the last town, which was Najara, Najera, and then you've
Yeah.
walked to here today.
Yeah.
And how did you find that?
That was fine, and I was anxious that I couldn't do it because then I don't need more stay over days. I want to walk.
Yeah.
So, but it's need to be nice and fun walking too, not just painful for each step as
Yeah.
it was. So,
And where are you walking to, ideally?
well, my hope is to the end, but I'm not sure I can manage that. So I have a little plan that says that I walk to Burgos,
Yep, Burgos,
take a bus to Lyon,
Leon.
and then walk from there.
Perfect. Nice
So
one.
that is my plan for now.
Good on you. Well
Yeah.
done. And you're staying at the local Albergue here tonight. Excellent. Well, also my big question is, if you had one tip for other pilgrims, what would your one tip be?
Remember to bring a needle.
A needle.
Yes, to puncture your blisters.
That is a very good tip.
And thread.
And thread.
I just bought more thread because I ran out, so I have put thread through my blisters, and then they kind of take care of themselves.
Perfect.
Yeah,
Well, thanks for the chat.
you're welcome.
So this is our Albergue tonight. We're staying here and it's €15 a night, and it's got a double room. Every room is a double room with 2 beds in it. And we've just gone and had some drinks, and now we're going to go back and put our feet in the plunge pool and get some relief. So feet are in the water. This is the Albergue here that we're staying at. There's lots of clothesline space there, lots of outdoor space as well. €15. Okay, I am with Eduardo and he is from Brazil. How are you today?
I'm fine, thank you.
You're fine, thank you. Have you done the Camino before?
Actually, I started the Camino, then I walked for around the 6th day, then I hurt my legs and I had to stop it. I finished the Camino. I arrived in Santiago by bus.
Yes.
Then I came back 8 years after to try to finish the Camino walking.
And you've just got here a few days ago?
Yeah, I arrived like 3 days ago, and I started on the same place that I stopped
Finished.
at when I finished.
Yeah, Sunsol.
Sunsol. Then I'm here with you.
And how are you enjoying it this time?
Well, really hot. The weather is like it's not. You have to be careful with, to hydrate yourself. But it's okay. It's nice. Like to do the Camino. It's always like I can describe this kind of emotion. Like it's something really nice, really emotionally, physically, and mentally.
Yeah. And you're travelling on your own this time?
Yeah.
Yep. And where do you hope to finish?
I have to finish in Santiago de Compostela.
Nice.
Then I'm going back to Brazil.
Back to Brazil. Now, if someone said to you, I'm going to do the Camino, what's your top tip? What would be your top tip? Best recommendation? What would you say?
Yeah. First of all, like to have like some the facilities. I can say that like to be careful with this kind of the backpack and then your stuffs, and a little bit to prepare yourself physically and to be your mind open to go to talk, not just to walk.
Yeah, it's true.
To feel.
Yep.
To feel the Camino.
Yep. How many kilos is your backpack?
Mine is like 8 kilos, 7 or 8 kilos with the water like 9, 10.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Excellent. Well, thanks, Eduardo, and thanks for talking to us today.
Thank you.
It's a very happy bartender. So the one time I've been served chicken in all of Spain was one chicken leg in a paella, and now look at this bee.
It's fallen everywhere, off the 3 plates, off the table, everywhere.
Like
Loves it.
Looks like a polo.
It does.
Quick, let me get in there. Let me get in
Polo
there and
with
eat it all.
a Mars bar factory.